up, share the video. The doc is in the building.
Facts.
Doctor, tell me your name.
Hello, everybody. I am Dr. Tatanisha Timms, clinical psychologist. Glad to be here tonight.
I know you're a
Facts.
psychologist. Oh, that's what's up. Black people need psychology.
Yeah, I just caught that part too. Like, okay, shit, no.
Have you ever seen a psychologist?
No, I think I probably need to. Though. I was
yeah.
just having that conversation with somebody too. That's crazy. I think I need to sit on somebody's couch. That's a few things I need to get off my chest. You know what I mean?
Do people in your business see psychologists? 'Cause I know sports psychology is big right now. So I wonder if, like, in the adult industry, is that becoming a thing?
It should be, but
Yeah.
is nobody really giving a fuck to put
That's
something
fucked
like that, to implicate something? You know, put something like that in play. It's not, it's not really giving a fuck about enough, I think.
You guys
know
have a
what I'm saying?
union?
Although it should. No, none of that. No unions,
Really, by
no
now?
nothing. Nah.
Oh,
I mean, there's
shit.
people that'll speak up for you if you was wrongfully done or, shit going on, but it's nothing big, like where you
That's fucked up.
could really be taken care of if something happened. But, there's insurance through the companies that you work for if something like that, something crazy happened.
Or like
on
a
set,
bodily
then-
injury, or
Yeah, something like that. It's, I'm pretty sure the company's got insurance for shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's
You
decent
doing a
then.
scene and you fucking pop your dick or some dumb shit. Like, but I'm talking about aftercare and all that. Like after you retired, and you know how they doing that little scam with the basketball players and all that shit right
yeah,
now.
the health scam.
The health scam and shit. Nah, it's no health scam I could do because it's not available. It's just not there. You know what I'm saying?
So what? I mean,
But yeah, can you insure your body parts?
yeah.
No, you can on your own, but that's not through the industry.
Oh,
That's
okay.
just
You're
your
not fucking
personal thing. And if you don't know that, you fucked. You know what I mean? A lot of things I was hip to early enough to get on board that I'm cool now. You know what I'm saying? And a lot I didn't get on board with.
What was the best advice you got early in the game that you look back on? It kind of saved you from a lot of shit.
Well, it goes with what I'm talking about. It was financial advice. It was nigga, listen, this is not gonna be forever. Save this, put this aside, do this, do that. You know what I mean? Invest in this, do that. I think that was the best advice. It wasn't perform like this, nigga. Do your up and over like this.
Yeah, up
choke
and
the
over.
bitch like this. And so you know what I'm saying? Nah, it wasn't. Nah, it was never that type shit. I think the most important advice was, you gotta understand that life goes on and you can't do this shit forever.
Don't
you know
blow
what I
your
mean?
cash.
And there is no 401k plan. There's no retirement funds that they. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a cold reality. man.
It's not. It's none of that.
That's a
I
cold
mean,
reality.
due to your popularity, I think something like now with GoFundMe or something probably could get you together if that's what you need. But that's still due to your popularity. That has nothing to do with the industry. You know what I'm saying? Where they provided something for you to, you know what I mean, succeed when you're done with this shit.
So then, that's almost forever hustling shit.
Yeah, it's
Pretty
definitely
much.
hustle. And I don't
Unless
think a
you-
lot of them really understand that in the beginning. And it's good that I'm saying it, and I'm going to continue to say it. And I do tell them that, the ones that, because you got to understand, it's like, it's no IQ test to get into porno. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
good point.
These niggas is not really, you know what I mean? You don't even have to all the way be there. As long as you can perform, do what you got to do, and that's it. So the ones that I felt was here on this planet with me, I did tell them, like, yo, listen, this is what I went through, and I think you should do it this way, this, that, and the other. But
You think they listen, or is it one of those business like
you could look in motherfuckers' eyes and really tell when they really listening and when they not.
Right.
So then I'll be like, yo, I'm not
just
gonna
like,
tell
fuck
this
it.
nigga no more because he's not. You know what I mean? You could
Yeah,
tell.
don't waste
You
your
could tell.
time.
Some people got to learn the hard way though.
Yeah,
so,
some people gotta learn the hard way, and then after that, they still gotta learn it again. You know what I'm saying?
But that's true. I mean, even like in my profession, or even just starting out like as an educator, I learned back in 2002 about the benefits of having additional insurance and my own policies. And 9 months later, I was diagnosed, well, maybe 2003 or 4, I was diagnosed with ovarian cancer.
Wow.
And so, you got to take time off from work. So you have your sick leave time, you get some time under FMLA. But my saving grace praise God,
that insurance
I
you
had Colonial and whatever other one I had.
Yeah.
And I was actually making more money being home than I was working. Yeah. Like I would get checks like $10,000 because every chemo bag I had to have, every IV, every pill, every appointment, I got paid. Every hospital visit, I got paid.
Understand that it's a cold game.
Yeah.
And I suggest everybody look into that and get that covered for sure.
I agree.
Do you guys have? I know it's a cultural thing, but life insurance.
I do.
So I find this a cultural thing with black people.
Multiple.
Everybody but black people have life insurance. I don't know if black people don't really know this. But
well, it's funny because I would see these letters from what's that potential or
yeah, one of those.
Yeah, one of them shits, right?
What's the hell name of that company?
Potential or whatever it is, right?
Prudential.
Yeah,
There it is.
It's so many of them.
And it had my name on it. So I remember just seeing as a kid on the table, and I'm like, yo, what's this? And she'll just snatch it from me like, it's none of your business. Shut up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So this is when I was a kid. So I know for a fact it's some life insurance on me. You know
what's so crazy? I'm glad you said that because I watched his mom. It was so sad too. But she brought this up about black mothers and fathers needing to have life insurance on their sons because you never know.
Yeah.
And like we don't want to think about something happening to your kids, but in this society, especially if you're black, you never know. And the worst thing that happened is something happened to you and then your parents have to go through the financial part. So
or
I
you
think
gotta stand on the street and ask for donations.
Right,
you know, things like that.
Car washes.
Like I said, with the GoFundMe and shit like that. And I get it. But it's nothing shameful and it's not thinking that something's gonna happen to my kid. It's being responsible, I think, at the end of the day. It shouldn't be taboo for you to be covered for something like that. I know nobody want to think about that.
It should be mandatory though, like car insurance.
Something like that. It should be.
Like if you have a kid,
but then that's another finance some people
can
afford though.
Don't have no children, nigga. If you have a kid, you
should be able to
at
afford
least the bare
that
minimum, like $20. You can get life insurance for $20 a month.
You could just have that shit taken out the account and just forget about it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Have it taken out your county check, nigga. Who cares?
Whatever the case may be. And
or Gerber, like if you have a baby with Gerber,
oh, that's right.
You just pay it up. You know, you can get that one price if you never default.
Right.
Like 23 cents when they're first born, a month. Right. You know, I'm telling you. So yeah, it's things out there. 529 plans. I didn't know about that, which would have helped me significantly to save money for my son's education. Now I'm forking out over $1,000 just for him to live in the dorm. We're not talking about tuition every month. It's rough, you know. Yeah.
I gotta start looking at a shit like that now for my son. He's 14.
Oh yeah, young man growing up.
Ask you about that.
Young man is growing up. You said you had to talk with him.
Yeah, I definitely did. The little nigga with some condoms.
Oh yeah.
I know they come with 3 in a box. You know what I'm saying?
Wait. What kind of condoms were it?
Yo, the cheap ass Trojan shit.
You gotta talk to him.
There wasn't no extra large joints.
You gotta talk to him.
The extra large.
What do you get? The rib? You got the rib joint?
The generic, just bullshit. This shit's like. If the chick pulled that out and that's all we had, I might just decline on the whole situation. Like, fuck it, bitch. I just beat off or something.
We was like that with lifestyles.
Just look at me cute. Just look at me cute. Yeah, just like that. Fuck it. I can't squeeze them. I hate them shits. I hate them.
We didn't trust lifestyles growing up, so that was our rule. Like, nigga pull out a lifestyle, you already know he was not. He probably don't never get no pussy because they don't work. You know what I'm saying? So,
but I'm proud of him because a lot of people talk that condom shit, but motherfuckers don't be using them shit. So, let's keep it 100.
I think when people get older, they really don't.
Well,
wait, did he use it?
We gotta keep it all the way 100, and it ain't because of who I am, what I am, the industry I've been in. Nah, nigga. I'm a civilian too. I was a civilian at first, and I'm a civilian after work. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I meet chicks or whatever. You know what I mean? So just to keep it 100 with you. Yeah, that I don't know.
So how did that talk go when you found it? Where did you find the box at though? That's the important part.
Well, actually, I was told by his moms that it had happened. So then I pressed him after that. You know what I mean? So I didn't physically see it, but when I pressed him, he got like all hype, like you know what I'm saying? Use the condoms, da da da. So I was like, really, nigga?
You're responsible.
14, okay, all right. Because I get it. I remember when I first started humping. You know what I'm saying? And it was around before that. So I get it. Do what you got to do. Throw the condom on. and then figure it out from there. You know what I'm saying? Because I understand when you get older, that condom shit probably gonna really go out the window. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Especially when you get that first non-condom experience, you're gonna be like, yo, what the fuck? Like, I
been
wasn't
wasting
even
my
fucking
life.
all this time. Like,
That shit didn't even count.
You know what I'm saying? All the other times ain't count. Like,
Facts.
yeah, and
Fact,
it
you're
is what
melting
it
that
is.
motherfucker.
And I'm glad shit like those, you know, dangerous type diseases is in check right now, like the AIDS and all that type shit. You know what I mean? It's pretty much in check. I'm not saying like just go be a wild animal, but you know what I'm saying? Go to Brazil and just bed back through the whole community. I ain't saying that, but
so what advice did you give him? What advice did you give him when you found the condoms? I mean,
if what?
What advice did you give him?
Oh, I told him, you know what? I kind of shied away from this shit. Like, all right, you scrapping up, scrap up. You know what I'm saying? He FaceTimed me with the girl and all that.
That's the one.
He ain't say that was the one. He said, "This is my girlfriend."
Yeah,
That's the one.
He trying to get your approval.
You know what I'm saying? So
he trying to get your approval. Yeah, he sound like me as a young man.
Like, this the one right here, pops. I'm like, yo,
yeah, this
how
the
you
first
doing?
condom. Yeah.
This is Mr. Keith dad. I'm like, yo, what?
Yeah.
That's what's
It's
up.
nice to meet you, Mr. Keith dad.
Did you have the first talk when you were a kid? Did your parents come and
I
talk?
didn't have that talk. I swear to you. I never was talking to in that form of matter at all. But I think, to be honest with you, at the time that I was supposed to have those conversations, I was in some type of juvenile detention center somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Probably asking the staff those questions, like the CO or some shit. Because, since from 14, I swear to you, to about 24, yo, I was done. Like, my whole life was, I might have caught a year and a half home in between all of that.
That's crazy.
And that was bits and pieces. Right. You know what I'm saying? And 14 till about 24, So those kind of conversations and that just whole era of my life was spent in a different way. You know what I'm saying? Which I don't think it made me. I don't know what it made me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I just know I'm healthy. I'm here. I'm happy. I went through a whole career of something. Right. You know what I'm saying? I ain't go back to jail when I came home. Right. And that's when I tell niggas that porno saved me. It saved me from having to go through that. You know
that's like a book.
Basically, it truly did. You know what I'm saying? And anybody that grew up with me could testify to the shit I was in. Like, this nigga's supposed to be in jail or dead or something. Right. Like, for real. That's the path that was.
That's why you don't judge people, y'all. You never know what they could have been doing.
Yeah,
I used to have a homeboy who this nigga used to, like, you know, the people that scrub your shoes and shit at the mall? Mm-hmm. And niggas used to clown him. Mm-hmm. And every time I would see him, even though I hate doing that shit, I would go over there and just throw him a couple of, because I know where he come from.
Yeah.
And this is a real street nigga that was on some straight B&E shit.
Yeah.
If he seen you flexing, he taking it, he was on some straight bullshit.
Facts.
So to see him be able to scrub a nigga's shoe, and I know he used to take nigga's shoes.
Take niggas,
was crazy to me. So
what size you wear?
And and that's how I met him. The nigga tried to take my basketball, and I had to go get my shit back. And I had to go get my shit back, and he was like, "Oh,
like Minister Society."
He was like, "Oh, you one of them niggas?" And I was like, "Nah, nigga, I'm gonna get my ball, nigga. Fuck all of that." So we became cool, but I find that interesting to see that, like, people kind of look at him, and you could tell people kind of shun him off and think he's a sucker. But I was like, I don't know, nigga. Like, if this nigga have a bad day, he'll fuck around and rob everybody in this motherfucking mall, you know. So I try not to judge people for any reason.
And I honestly had a few bad days since I've been in Cali. You know what I'm saying? I visited downtown LA, the county jail. I done been to Wayside. Just dumb, simple shit. You know what I mean? Niggas wanting their issue.
My dad,
and
my
thinking
stepdad,
something sweet.
Lord, that was his second home, child.
Nah,
I remember the little roach coach truck.
She said the roach coach truck.
I know Wayside.
Yeah, I definitely, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not even a nigga from here, and I definitely experienced that. Yeah. I did all my time in New York State. You know what I'm saying? I'm from New York, but I experienced a little bit of what y'all will go through. From LA County Jail to that Wayside, I seen that, you know what I'm saying? Did like a month and a half trying to bluff them. And then I'm like, these niggas wasn't playing no games. I was like, okay, I'm bailing out. I'm out of here. Cause you know what I mean. I'm not the type. You know, I could sit up for a couple of weeks, whatever. I does this.
Right.
So I'm trying to bluff them out just to get. You know, it's called RRR, just conditional release. Go ahead and come back to court. Blah blah blah.
Right.
But they was playing so hard, boy. I'm like, damn. LA is different. I'm like, yo, I called for that bail, man. Like, all right, fuck it, bail me out. Cause everybody was mad, like, why don't you just bail out? I'm like, nah, I'm gonna sit this shit out. I'm cool.
Keep
good.
my bread.
Don't
right.
worry about me.
Right.
I'm good. Keep my money in my pocket. Y'all not paying for this shit.
Right.
So I'm gonna sit this out. Hopefully they just let me out. Go back and forth to court. Them niggas is nah.
And they gonna move you around.
I was like, you know what? I'm go ahead and bail out.
And they gonna move your ass around too. Like,
yeah, that's how I ended up from LA County to Wayside. Next thing you know, they shipped me to Wayside. I'm like, okay, cool. So what? I'm over here now. I'm still locked up. It don't matter. That's not going to punk me out. I'm still going to wait this out. Because I swear to you, from the day I got in there, I could have bailed out. A month and a half later, they convinced me, like, all right, nigga, let me bail out.
Like 30 days left? You could have just stayed.
No, they was talking about giving me years, like some real shit.
Oh,
like,
I would have did that the first thing.
That's why I was like, let me bail out.
You go to Wayside.
Let me go ahead and bail out.
Good chance of being there for a minute.
And then it all got dry. Went back and forth to court. Like, imagine if I had bail money.
Right.
Like, I'd have been fuck, bro.
Pay attention, y'all. That's real
I'd have
life.
been fucked, bro.
If you're doing, my uncle.
Pause.
Rest in peace to my uncle, man. He used to be one of them dudes back in the day out in Palmdale. Doing other stuff. He dead, so they can't convict him, but selling drugs. And he used to always school me. Like, he would never glorify that shit. Anytime I would, and he was only like a year or two older than me. So I thought this was crazy. He would ride around his car with his gun on his lap, which is like some movie shit. You don't see that in the movies. But he used to explain to me like,
shit.
but he was like, look, if I got first of all, I got a gun, I'm carrying. Obviously, I need it, and if I need it, I don't want to be reaching for it.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna put this motherfucker, whatever come with it, I'm gonna have it right here. But then he would break down everything that came with drug dealing. How much he would sit down and say, look, this is how much time you get for this. And this is how much it break down hourly. This is how much you get paid in jail. You get paid 10 cents. And this and I would sit there like, nigga, you better off working at McDonald's. And because you could make $1 million, you could be locked up for 15 years. You could have made that shit. And he would break all that shit down to me, and it would just bug me out. But I would look at him at the same time, like, well, nigga, why are you doing it? And he would still be in the Scarface shit, but
in the bullshit.
He would always break it down to me like that to look at all the consequences,
And then what I would try to just tell my son is like, don't deal with no petty shit. Like, if you're gonna do something, do something. All that stealing candy, stealing the shirt, stealing this, doing that petty, steal a bicycle. Nigga, I don't ever want to see you get caught none of that petty ass shit. Because all that's doing is just piling up, and then next thing you know, you this criminal, or if you make a mistake now, and then they looking at all that petty shit, and they gonna fuck like
you a career criminal.
Nigga,
that's what they call it.
Your parents is cool, you good. Don't ever let me get caught with you doing any of this petty shit. Is what I'm stressing to him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want you to do nothing at all. But nigga, if I I get a call talking about you stole a shirt in the mall or some dumb shit. Right. Like, nigga, that's whack. Like, what are you doing?
Did you tell him this? You told your son this?
I told him that, yeah.
Listen, if you're a black man listening to this, that's so important to say that because that's what saved me a lot of times in life was I didn't want to embarrass my dad.
Yeah.
It wasn't like I was afraid of him.
Because that's more of an embarrassment.
But it was like,
you stealing shirts?
That nigga was like, nigga, if you embarrass me,
I'm making money, bro. What are you talking about?
Thing,
right. Like, how do
you $30-$40 shirt? Like,
especially when your pops is cool.
Back then. Yeah,
especially
I get you the
cool
fucking
nigga,
shirt.
you
if
feel
you
like
doing the
shit,
right thing, I get you the fucking shirt. Call me like, yo. Especially nowadays, you can find if he got his little card, cash app you $10, nigga, buy a shirt. The fuck is you doing? You know what I'm saying? So there's no excuses with that petty shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't rather, but if you ran up in a bank for fucking $2 million or something,
you know what I'm saying? Do it. Yeah, I feel that part.
I'm like, damn, nigga, why ain't tell me? I'd have told you that.
At least give you a plan,
nigga.
nigga.
Do it. Yeah, I'm saying, I'd have gave you the blueprint, motherfucker. But yeah, it's that petty shit is whack. So that's what I'm teaching at this point. He's only 14. That's whatever.
So he's 14. How was I when I started smoking? I was about 14, 13, 14 when I started smoking.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm on them tight right now. Like, come on, my nigga. We're not doing that sucker shit. We're not stealing candy in the store, bro.
I would just tell them about, just school them about the females, like, they gonna fuck them over because you're young. That's just life. Everybody go through the heartbreak. And for men,
Has he had his first
well,
heartbreak yet?
No, he can
say
start
it.
getting pussy. He ain't had it yet.
Oh,
Nah,
my
I'ma
God.
say it, but
When it
then
comes?
it's not gonna even. It's
Oh,
gonna go
right.
over his head
But at
until
least
he
he'll have something to
experience,
reflect.
bro.
He'll have something to reflect on.
It's
Though.
something I could say I told you, but or he could say I was told, but you're not
Did
listening.
you get your
to
heart
that.
broke when you when?
Yes.
Okay, so you should tell him that story, so he'll know.
Yes,
Like,
I
if it
could
can happen
tell him
to
the
Pops, it
story.
can happen to me.
When hell yeah, rip my heart right out my motherfucking chest.
Oh
I ain't
my
even gonna
God.
front. I ain't thinking.
How
Listen,
old were you?
I was 23, 24.
You was traumatized, nigga.
So you were a little bit older. With my son, I think
well,
he was like 17.
I said, I was at
Oh,
17.
right.
I was locked up.
Right.
There was
right.
So
nobody to break my
just like
heart.
your
You
real
know what I'm
first,
saying?
just like your real first love did.
Yeah, like all of that happened at that
Shit.
late of an age. See, that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. My
That's
path
why you got
was
into porno,
slightly
nigga.
different, bro.
That's why you got in the porno.
No.
Most
Because
niggas
I
get their
never.
heartbreak and become super players.
Nah, it wasn't that. Trust me, getting in a porno was a financial to get some money situation, period. It wasn't about me getting no pussy. That wasn't my focus.
It wasn't a heartbreak.
Wasn't about no heartbreak. Nah.
Right.
Somebody got into it. My man, I seen what he was doing financially with the bread he was getting. And I'm like, yo, I'll give that shit a shot. I didn't know if I could.
Shit makes sense.
I pulled up and gave it a shot, and it worked.
I pulled up.
I pulled up and gave it a shot. It worked. So I didn't know if you know what I mean.
So how did the
But
girl?
it wasn't about I'm about to go get some pussy.
So did this girl? Did you meet her before you got into the game? Or
This was
all the
before I
same?
got into the game. Yes.
She just tore your whole shit up.
Yes. And then when I got to the game, the bitch came out here. I'm like, yo, you just go follow me to break my heart some more, bitch. Like, get away from me. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
But I was a sucker ass nigga, sucker for love.
Women
at
are
the
cool,
time,
man.
First situation, like, all right, come through. But she couldn't handle the fact that I was doing what I was doing. You know what I'm saying? So she ended up going back home. But
Yeah, that's a tough one to swallow, right there.
nah, I'm talking about. I don't even want to mention what it was. Like,
What she
oh
do to
my
you?
God,
Tell the
son.
fans, man. What
Yo,
she do to you,
listen,
man? It can't be worse. The girl I dated, she did a porno, nigga. So it can't be worse than that.
Nigga.
And she wasn't a porn star, nigga. We was in a,
Nigga, listen.
we was
I
in a real
pulled up to
relationship.
the crib. The neighbor was
Whoa.
in there smashing.
The neighbor?
Bro. Yes. The motherfucker
Was he black?
we waved to every day.
Was he
when we
black?
leave. Black,
Oh,
yeah.
no.
Man, that's the
Young,
word.
more her age. Understand, she was younger. But so what? You know what I mean? I was 24. She was like 18, 19.
Oh yeah, so
But
it's like
that
a man.
ain't
So she
that
probably knew him and
crazy.
shit. Yeah.
No, it ain't. She didn't know the nigga.
Oh, that's even
she
worse.
knew him because we lived next to the nigga. You know what I'm
Shout out to
saying?
that nigga, man.
So it was like, damn, you let
Dog,
that happen?
do you know how much that nigga's bragging right now? That he
Right
that he
now,
took
today?
yo bitch.
No, because that bitch whack.
It don't
as
matter,
fuck.
nigga. It don't
She's
matter.
burnt out.
He gonna
She's
tell his
somewhere-
homies.
She's
You know
in
who
the
Nat
gutter.
Turner is? Yeah, nigga, I took his bitch, nigga. You know that?
And if nigga told me that, I laugh like, get the fuck out of here. You told that, what was that, in 87, motherfucker? Get the fuck out of
So
here.
did you walk in on the situation or you heard about it?
No, I walked in and seen it. Shit traumatized me for 10 years, nigga.
God damn.
I said I wasn't coming, then showed up anyway. I looked, the extra door was locked. So I go to the window to knock on the window. I look like, oh shit, it's
Oh,
going down.
You went to like the bedroom to tap
The
on
bedroom
it?
window to tap on the
Damn.
window
That's horrible.
and seen what was
My
like.
nigga was
oh,
stroking.
Nigga, listen.
I mean,
Nigga, listen.
What did you do? Nigga? I couldn't even imagine, nigga. What did you do?
I didn't know the
Did
nigga.
you still tap
so
the window?
No, I went in after that and everything, but I didn't know the nigga. So,
Right.
okay, beat the nigga up.
Right,
Like,
right,
he
right,
didn't
right.
violate me. I don't know you. That's the first thing I was looking like. Is this one of the homies? You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't, so I left it alone. And, you know,
Do you
I
think
did
she
what
might
I
have got
did.
with one of your homies?
Oh, that bitch was vicious. She would, ain't no, yeah, I think, she would have.
We can't say she was young.
She
though.
was, and that's what I.
Yeah, she
and
was
then,
young.
okay, you right.
Yeah,
No,
she
that
was young.
fact. She was young. She had a whole
She's
lot
gotta
to
come.
experience, and it was what it was. But nah, that shit, nigga, I'm not exempt from that heartache, nigga.
Yeah.
That shit tore my ass apart. You know what I'm saying? For years, I was haunted by that shit. You know what I'm saying?
When it happened to the men, that's the worst. When you
Yo,
get done
that
like
shit-
that's the worst.
Yeah.
Because you, as a man, you just don't think. I think that we don't think women are capable of it. Is the fucked up
Yeah,
part.
because you a lady, you a
Right.
chick,
You know
you
what?
ain't. You know what I'm saying?
I am surprised at the things I hear men talk about that women do. And I be like, y'all lying, but I hear it from so many different men. I'm embarrassed at some of the treachery I hear, honestly. And I don't like you. I don't like to judge people or throw stones or anything like that.
Oh, women are way worse.
But
women are way worse.
Man,
by far.
Yeah, and they smarter with it. They more intelligent with it, and smarter
crazy.
with it.
And men,
if
even
the
though
nigga don't catch emotions and tell or brag or say something about it, it'll be a secret. And it went down, and the chick don't say nothing. As long as the dude don't, you know what I'm saying, go bragging or say something, she ain't gonna say nothing.
We cool for the most part. We ain't tripping, but the women, y'all. Doc, you had your when was your first time getting jacked over by a fella?
My heart broken.
Like ripped out though, not the one where you kind of hurt your feelings. I'm talking about the one that got ripped out. You like this nigga?
And she did it twice.
I know you still don't like her, nigga.
Word, I'm like, you see me? I'm like, yo, this bitch.
You gave her a second chance and she did it again.
Man, that was the sucker shit on my behalf. I kept
not alone in
that,
dog.
Because it was like she'd do all this treacherous shit, and then, but I love you. No, don't leave me. Don't. Like, bitch. You just I called your phone, some other nigga answered the shit. Yo, what the fuck, bitch? What are we doing? You know what I'm saying? But here, I love you. I want to be with you. Like, I was so confused. And I didn't know no better because what was my experience other than that?
Right.
I was in jail all my life. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'd never forget that shit, bro.
But that's the thing. It wouldn't make a difference, bro. We all think that women are just not. That even the chick who did the porno on me, because I had known her since we were both kids. She moved out here from New York. She's one of your people. She was out here from New York.
Yeah.
So I was like, listen, you ain't got nowhere. This is like a year after the fact. We ain't even been together, but she don't have nowhere to go now. So she called me like, yo, I'm get kicked out of my place. I ain't got nowhere to go. You really don't need family.
That's
I got.
why it wasn't a sexual thing. It was a money thing. She needed the bread, nigga.
She ended up fucking I let her stay at my grandmother's house. I called my grandmother. I said, yo, I need you to let. She said, oh, no problem. She like family. And she fucked up. She ended up fucking my homie who lived down the street from my grandmother. This is the same one that did the porno.
I've been through that too.
So that's when I had to accept it. I said, yo, these broads is ruthless, nigga. I just had to accept it.
I've been through something similar to that. Nah, I swear to you.
Yeah, it's not just men. It's women too. You know, that's a misnomer. People like to point always at the men, but it's not. And then I think it could be more devastating too for you guys because women, we're your mothers. You know what I mean? We're your mothers. So usually your first love is to your mother when it comes to a woman. And so to have a woman that you're able to be vulnerable with, tear your heart apart, is devastating. And if you don't deal with it, guess what you're going to do? You're going to give it off. No, you're not going to do porno. You're going to break hearts.
I started wilding at
You're going to break hearts.
Then it's like we on the top and you just imagine you let the next nigga just you like
and that's all we think about is like you let this nigga do everything I did.
Yo, really? For real? That's what you did?
That's why.
That's all I can think about too.
You just saw ass in the air. The nigga just going hard, like
choking her and shit.
Choking her, spitting on her. You like, oh shit, this what happened to you? I mean,
so that's all that's playing over
that's
in your
that
mind.
Masculinity in you. That's like, you let another nigga dominate that like that, like just do that, like you just fuck on you like that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I think my heartbreak, my real heartbreak.
At a young age, you don't think that. As I got older, I'm like, yo, it's the same pleasurable experience as I'm having. And it just looks different.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm the one pumping and you the one taking it, but it's still the same sexual feeling of, okay, it feels good, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I didn't get that at a young age. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you thought it was love. Yeah, man, y'all ruthless, man. Little girls are ruthless, man. That was some. So what happened to you, Doc? You had a guy.
Well, I was older. I mean, I had boyfriends and relationships, things like that. But I would say my heartbreak, it was more like disappointment. Like, damn, you kind of old to be doing this. And so he's like maybe 13 years my senior. And we were together like almost 4 years.
And you still trying to fuck around and do all that? Damn,
with strawberries.
What's a strawberry?
A white girl or something?
Like a woman suck a penis for a quarter, you know, kind of deal.
That's an LA slang if y'all don't know.
So it was like
strawberry. That's a neighborhood.
I'm sorry.
Situation.
But it's like
I thought you were talking about like a fire crotch,
like to get a bill paid, or
or
like one of them, she needed her cell phone bill paid.
He was a sugar daddy.
So he was low key tricking.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
Well, that's fine,
Yeah, he helping
but
the
not if you
community.
calling yourself my man. That's not okay. That's not.
Well,
your
was he
arrangement.
paying your bills?
No.
Oh yeah, that's the
Oh,
problem.
he's whack. Get the
he's
fuck.
whack. He's
No, no,
fucking
no.
up. He's fucking up the
Fuck
game.
outta
Yeah,
here.
he's fucking up
No.
the game. How'd you find out?
Press the button on that.
Well,
That's always the worst part when you find out about the shit.
so
These
I
niggas
should
are
have been
cold.
an investigator. Let's say it that way. I'm damn good at when I need to investigate. I'm
All
damn
y'all
good.
do. All y'all
But
chicks is
let me tell
fucking
you something.
investigators.
As I've gotten older, what I've come to understand is that when you live your life having to check people and sell, I don't do that. That's over.
Right.
When you have to do that, you don't have a relationship. The bottom line is this: when somebody violates your trust, you can pretend like you can get it back, but you never get it back. The relationship is never the same, so it's a
Facts.
waste of time. But those are things I've learned. I'm almost 50 now, and the relationship wasn't all that long ago. I think I met him like in 2014, and he was cool. I thought he was cool.
So you said 12 years, you're just, he was like 60-something
He's
somewhere?
like, I think he's 61
Oh,
now,
okay.
61,
He was
62.
getting the sugar daddy
motherfucker,
on. Yeah,
man.
he's getting the
That
sugar
Well,
nigga,
I mean,
man.
because here's the thing.
Pay the
you
plate,
think,
Like, damn, sit your whole ass down.
well, I mean, so my
How
thinking
much
was,
would
well, a
you
more
want your
mature
dick sucked
man.
at 62? What
Well-
the fuck? He was still an animal sexually?
No, not with me.
Oh, yeah,
Well,
this
maybe
some
he didn't have no
strange
energy.
shit.
What's going on with this
I
guy?
Maybe
think
because he was
he
paying
was
too
tired
many
by the time
water
he came
bills
home.
and getting his dick sucked.
He didn't need me for nothing.
Yeah, that
No.
sounded
Yeah.
strange,
By the
buddy.
time he got home, he done paid a couple water
Nigga
bills.
tired,
Dick
nigga.
sucked,
Right,
he tired.
right.
He didn't
He
bust
just
through.
want the big piece of chicken and go to sleep.
He was
Just let me
tired.
get the big piece of chicken.
Yeah.
That's all I wanted.
Very
the big piece of chicken.
non-supportive, all of that, because I was going through my doctorate program.
Right.
A whole
Oh,
lot
that's
of
why
things
that
were
you trying to
happening.
educate yourself and shit.
Yeah, but what happened, I should have had somebody that was going to stand in support of me. Support is not
Yeah.
financial. I don't need your money. I have my own. But finance, support is like,
Moral
baby,
support.
you need
yeah.
anything? Or
Maybe
you
rub
need to go
your
get you
feet
some ink
after
from
you
State-
you
Yeah, kinda
motherfucker
rub
get
your
off
feet while
work.
you're reading
You know
that
what I'm saying?
how can
While
I...
you studying, you rub your
Right,
feet while you
right,
studying,
right,
baby.
Yeah.
right. It was
I'll
none
be
of
trying
that.
to stick it in you while you studying.
You brought me problems.
This nigga sound like
I
me.
I'm
hear
still a
that.
little
I
young.
hear
Every
I'm still a
time,
little younger.
nigga, every time my wife be trying to do her little build some shit, nigga, I slide right up on her, nigga. She's
Yeah.
like, babe, come on, I got my
Like,
hands
come
in this
on,
shit.
wait a
Nigga,
minute.
fuck all of that, nigga.
Like something looked good just now. I had to go
You
in.
got your
I
rubber
don't know.
gloves and shit on.
I don't plan this
Yeah.
shit. I just feel some kind of way. I'm
That's
going
facts.
in. Yeah,
That's
what
facts.
the fuck, nigga?
She thought something was
The
wrong
thing
with
is
me.
that
You
didn't
bending good right
continue-
now, huh?
You didn't continue to try to force the relationship. At some point, you had to accept that she was who she was and be able to move on.
How long did that take?
No, that it took me to fucking move here to California.
Oh,
motherfucker.
shit.
You had to move
I
across
packed my
the
bags, got the
country.
fuck up out of there.
Yeah.
Out of party, still been home fucking with that bitch. She was bad. I ain't gonna lie, but
But it's scars
Yeah.
that are created. That's why we
Yeah,
carry baggage
yeah.
into next relationships.
and it wouldn't have worked because of that scarring in the beginning. Even if I did continue to be with her, it just
The
never would've
violation.
worked. I ain't trust that bitch
Violation.
for fucking nigga. What?
Well,
I think
but-
she would.
So when you look
I'm
back
on my
on
way
it,
to the bathroom, like this bitch going to go fuck somebody. Bitch
Yeah.
going to the bathroom.
when you look back on it, was it red flags that you just was too young to really peep game?
Man, listen.
Or what
The
red
bitch
flags?
was so bad, I didn't give a fuck about no red flag. Nigga, I just came home from jail. She was bad.
you
So
was like,
what?
fuck it.
I just kept saying, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. That's,
She'll get better.
now that I really had to look back, yeah, she'll get better, whatever. She still loves me. Because she would not leave me alone.
Yeah,
at all. You know what
yeah,
I'm
they
saying?
become like little stalkers.
Yes.
I mean, even like up
But
until
still
recent.
doing all that other shit.
So-
I'm like,
but- so
bitch,
why
what
is that
are you-
attractive?
Are you confused?
Why is that attractive though?
What?
That when somebody's like, they bad for you, you know it's not gonna work, but for some reason you just cannot stop being around the person or taking their phone calls or.
You
do
know
think
what?
that is?
A
Has
small
to do with
percentage
you.
of that is not other shit going on.
Yeah.
Oh, idle time.
No, this just like some other bad
Important
bitch.
stuff.
Oh,
Oh,
facts.
see.
Facts. that's good,
or
no?
something,
Well, it's
or
real.
whatever
So
you want
mine
to
was
call
school.
it.
Mine was
Something else
school.
going on.
Right.
I don't
right.
know.
No, that's
Whatever
real. You
it
ain't
is.
got
I
another
didn't have
bad
time to
one.
stop
I
and
mean, I'm
deal
gonna
with
throw
that. I
that
had
out there
other
because that's
things.
one of them.
Yeah.
It could be school,
Same
it could be
principle.
another bad
Same
bitch,
principle.
or something else going on. That's gonna lock that time up,
Yeah.
and if you, and that's just a part of it.
Facts.
The other part I think is emotions. Everybody deal with emotions. I don't give a fuck how tough you think you is, how bad you is, whoever the fuck you think you is. We all was born with that. It's going. It's just that's what it is.
I tell all my little brothers and sisters, nigga, it's gonna happen to you.
Yeah.
And I kind of went off just recently. I was with a situation, whatever, and it's another table, and people talking cross table, the table right there. So they start having a conversation. I'm with a bunch of people, and they just start having a conversation with the other table. And I'm like...
With the people you with?
The people I was with.
Just start talking to the other table?
Yeah, just random cross conversation.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I get it. But I got in my feelings like, yo, what the fuck? They'll be talking across table. Like, you don't know these motherfuckers. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I got into a major situation, and... we probably gonna have to talk after this, like on some other shit. But I was like, what the fuck? This nigga was going crazy with the cross conversation to the point where they turned around and asked me something. I was like, ask them, motherfucker.
Yeah, nigga, like,
and
hey,
left.
nigga.
Like, I'm out. Like, come on. But anyway, I don't know how that had came up. I channeled to that somehow. Nigga thinking about traumatizing shit that I went through. Yo, but yeah, we was talking about different situations of...
So did you learn from that? So did you find yourself in a pattern kind of dating the same woman for a while? Or did you, after that, you was like, I understand what not to look for?
No.
Because usually we creatures of habit.
Nah, that didn't become a habit at all. That didn't become a pattern in me because... right at you understand, I had came home. That the first thing that happened to me when I came home. Right. That's what I knew. This bitch, right? I moved to Cali right after that.
Right after you seen her with all.
Right after all of that shit happened, blah blah blah. I ended up moving to Cali. My first experience in Cali with a real relationship was my baby mother, which my son is 14, and what I was talking about earlier.
Right.
No indications at all about her with any... we was in the same business together, too. But privately, no indications of her ever going to go fuck with another nigga or some shit like that outside of me.
Right.
We had 100 other issues.
1,000
other issues, but that wasn't one. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't... It didn't become a pattern... for me to have those experiences with women. I think, but I had a hard time committing after that. You know what I'm saying? So I think that, if anything, I was the one that was scarred from that situation.
Yeah, I was fucked up.
Because I was like, I don't trust you, bitch. I don't trust shit you talking about. I don't give a fuck what you saying. Yeah. And I was like that for a minute.
Damn, the neighbor?
Because I was drugged through the dirt that heavily. You know what I'm saying? It's like...
I mean, you can't even trust your
I'm
girl
not even telling y'all half of the situations, bro. Bro, I'm telling you, like,
I feel
y'all look at me crazy if I keep telling you, like, damn, you still fuck with this bitch?
You just stared off into space. He was like,
yeah, you fuck like, yo, kill this bitch I ever see her.
No.
No, because
I'm way past it now.
Yeah. You get past it,
I've been out here almost 20 years,
yeah,
bro.
but
like,
you just can't
I'm just talking crazy right now.
You can't believe somebody would be that grimy. You just like,
man,
yo, I'm a grimy nigga.
I don't even want to tell you
grimy,
half,
like,
bro. Like because the more I tell you, the more you're gonna be looking at me like, nigga, you a sucker.
No, nigga, Ed Powers turned my bitch out, nigga. So imagine how I was looking at the screen. Ed Powers, nigga. I said, come on, cuz. I said, come on, cuz. I'm better than this, nigga.
It's cool. He dead somewhere. That nigga Spice somewhere on the smoking a pipe.
Dog, I said, you like this nigga? That shit fucked me up, though.
He said Ed Powers.
Straight up. Cause you know what I'm talking about. This early 2000,
he was.
What do you used to call that shit? Debutante. We used to call that shit debutante, dirty debutante. That nigga had like a whole shit.
No, he was doing this thing back when I first came in. Like I said, I came in 02, nigga.
He's a porn.
I've been waiting to bump. I want to bump
dude,
into that nigga one day,
not
man.
A porn star.
Nah, he's a director, but he be fucking the broads.
He's dead now?
Yeah, on a. I'm just talking crazy.
Oh shit, I
don't know where he at. I'm just talking crazy.
He be fucking like the.
I'm just saying he was old as shit then. I don't know where he got to be somewhere in a bed right now. He's not.
Yeah, that nigga was old then.
Yeah, he was old then. This
like
was
early
fucking
2000. He might be like
03. He was
old
old then. Yeah, he was 50 then.
That nigga about to be 50.
Okay.
Nigga with a ponytail, dog. Like, that shit fucked me up, nigga. And I'm coming out of high school. I'm feeling like the man.
He made me nervous every time I worked for him.
like
He's just
man.
mad creepy.
Yeah.
I couldn't perform
That shit
around
fucked
him.
me
He's just
up.
a creep.
Yeah.
It's already a camera on your ass, and now you look up and some
Nigga with a
creep
ponytail
holding
and
it.
shit.
He like, yeah, that way. He like this. Oh shit,
Great
what
job.
the fuck is going on? Yeah, great job. You like, oh my god, what am I doing right now?
Man.
I quit.
Yeah, for you ladies out there traumatizing these fellas out there, man, cut them a break, man.
Yeah.
It's
tough,
like.
man. It's tough.
I mean, like today,
Not to
if
say
you
that
want a
niggas ain't shit,
relationship
but
with multiple
come on,
people, you should just say that because
Is
some
anybody
people are
thankful?
with that.
that's why I got
You know
into
what I mean?
swinging.
Some people are with that.
Everybody
So
with
you be
that.
swinging.
No, I don't. I'm lying because I couldn't because my emotional level is to a certain place, and I admit that I can't. You my girl, I'm sitting there watching you suck a motherfucker dick. I can't.
Yeah, I'm
cool.
Yeah.
I'm cool, nigga.
I mean, if we just
I'm straight.
homie, like, we just fuck, whatever. I get it, whatever. But not no real, you know what I'm saying?
It's
But
violation.
at the end of the day, I think that's what I need be in that relationship. I just can't, on my side, you know what I'm saying?
But I'm not. Listen,
you know
bro.
what
I'm
I'm
not doing
saying?
it. I'm not going for it. I don't play none of that shit.
That's
So
what
what do you
because
want
I think
at this age, this phase of your life? What would you
Yeah, you
desire
trying-
to
man,
have?
you gotta understand,
Trying to walk
right?
the aisle, man. What's up?
I truly do. I think, but
You do what?
I do believe that's what I want.
What is that? You not
Walk
saying
the
that.
aisle. Walk the aisle.
What does that mean?
Marriage?
I mean,
Yeah, why you don't want to
Wanna
say
get
it, man?
married?
You don't want to say it.
That nigga said every other word.
I get it. I get it. Hold on. Let me have a drink. real quick.
Yeah.
I know. I need some of that Jamie Foxx BS.
All right, so listen. This is how I truly feel, man. I don't know. I truly don't know. I just know that I went through a whole damn near 20-year career of a whole bunch of beautiful women thrown at me, full makeup, full lingerie outfit, heels on, full Monty. I'm talking about all out.
Yeah,
all out.
They don't say no to you.
Don't say no. It is what it is. Dare to please. Most of the time, you could slide a few to the side that, oh, this bitch just here for the check. But then the other 70% enjoy what they do. You know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful thing. They enjoy what they do, and you experience that for however long it is. This shit only 30, 40. You know what I mean? Like it ain't. You know what I'm saying? But so now to turn around and be, just you. That could fuck you up. No, it can.
What about
It
two?
can.
What about two? You think it'd be good if you
And
had
then
two?
you know what? I've seen those type of relationships where I knew somebody had two girls and they all lived together and it was all love and all
I
that.
knew somebody like
No. yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Any man would want. You
No,
know
I'm
what
saying,
I mean?
would
This
that be
before
ideal?
porno, a regular dude would want. You know what I mean?
I'm talking now though, like when you're looking at like really settling down, being happy, right? Do you think I hear what you saying with the one woman thing, but you think two women, right?
Uh-huh.
They don't even have to be in the same house, but just two women who accept your lifestyle, they accept you, and you with them. You think that'll work versus just the one?
You know what? Yes, I think that'll work. I think one, if she accepted in a certain way, would work. You know what I'm saying? But that's hard for somebody to really accept because, like I just said to you
But would it
earlier, it's
be-
hard for me to accept.
But-
You know what I'm saying? It's like,
Well, what
this
if
shit is weird. I get it.
What if
Shit
she was
is
in the
crazy.
game though? What if she was in the game with that? You think that'll make it easier?
Well, that's what made my relationships easier previously, like the one with my baby mother.
Right.
And then the other one I had that was in the industry too. So that worked out because it was just like you go to work, I go to work, and okay, cool. So
Do y'all not talk about it when you get home?
I don't want to talk about that. Like,
But it's like an unspoken rule.
nah,
like, we
I
don't-
mean, if somebody being disrespectful to her at that day or something, maybe we'll have that discussion, but not.
But
like,
it'd be about the disrespect, not the action.
the sexual
Right,
or
right,
what
right,
happened and all that.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, if I know who you worked with, I know what happened,
Right.
or how it happened,
Good
or
point.
if you even liked him or you didn't like him, or if he really beast out or not. Because I know you just know I was around for a minute, so
that's too much.
I already knew what it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and then you gotta accept the fact that now you might be on set with this same nigga the next day or 2 days later, and you know he just worked with your chick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then you see him work with somebody else, and you see how it's going down. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Nigga choke my broad like
Yeah, that's what you was doing, my baby mother, nigga.
I used to have a porn star. His name Manny. He used to come to the gym I worked at. And his wife was in porn. And his wife's aggressive. Nigga. Like she's
Like European or something.
I wish I knew her porn name because you would know her. She's one of the top.
She
looks a little
Asian.
She looks a little. No, she looks Asian.
I think I know you. Did they eventually get married?
Yeah.
Have kids?
Yeah.
From the Northridge gym.
Yeah.
I know exactly
Manny.
who the fuck you talking
That's
about.
my
That's my guy.
That's my
he
and
love
Pete.
Asian.
Manny, his wife's Asian.
I know. And I introduced him to Asa Akira. He was so excited. They came to the AVN.
Okay, yeah, that's my guy.
In Vegas. He came to the AVN, and I never forget. He wanted to meet Asuka Akira so bad, the Asian bad chick at the time. And I hooked it up. I knew her. I'm like, yo, come on, that's my guy. Come on in. That nigga was so excited.
That's
bro.
my guy right there.
And she was with him.
Yeah.
His chick. So I don't know what they really got going on.
I didn't know she was a porn star.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah, nigga, she's active.
I didn't know that either.
Have you ever considered doing
with her?
porn?
No.
I
was doing porn as a kid. Nigga. Like when I was in high school, me and three of my homies. But we didn't have camera phones, so it wasn't on the phone yet. You had to VHS that motherfucker. But growing up around Jamie and my dad, that was the norm. Like we would go to Jamie's house every single day after school, and it would be butt naked women. It would be cameras, niggas fucking in front of you. That's when I first moved with my dad for the summer. We just stayed just for the summertime. Me and my brother would count. We would like open the door at night, nigga, to see if he had a different broad. Every night for the whole summer. At some point, we thought he was doing it on purpose. Like he was just bringing an extra one, just to be like, yeah, nigga, I got a different one. Every night we counted. So as I got older, for me it was the norm. So to pull a camera out or to be fucking, and I didn't realize that till I got to college, and I got it from around my immediate circle, and I'm hanging with other niggas. And I'm like, yeah, nigga, we finna whoop whoop. And they like, whoa, how you gonna do that?
What are you talking about?
They like, how you gonna get her on camera? I'm like, nigga, this easy money. This
what we do.
Yeah, so that for me was a little different growing up in that realm. And then looking at women too to see how women responded in that space. Like if you're not in that space, you could think of women as these dainty little things. But when you see a married woman leave a party and then come back with her husband at home and let everybody hit, like everybody just go down the line. I seen a bitch go down the line, like 10 niggas.
Nah,
and that's scary as a kid. Because as a kid, you thinking you don't think you don't think someone like that's a real thing. You know what I mean? You don't think somebody really let 10 strangers just smash you out. You know, that's not a thing in your head. So when you see it happen, you like, oh, I got to reevaluate this shit.
And
like,
that was enjoyable for her.
Yeah.
She really wanted to do that. She liked that.
So Manny asked me to watch his son. Right, he had a little boy, and he's like, my wife gonna come pick him up. I don't know who his wife is, and I guess she had just got off. Cause nigga, she came in, nigga. I was looking like, nigga, what? It just took her clothes off, walked by. Excuse me, I'll be right. I'm like, nigga, what? And I'm thinking she's a regular. I'm not thinking.
Yeah, just not.
Porno stars are way different.
We're definitely exhibitions.
But y'all think about
I'm somewhat of a little exhibitionist.
But do you think about the normal people? Or y'all just kind of bypass us? Like, anyways, nigga.
No, like I said, I always refer to y'all at some point as civilians.
That's how I felt when she walked by me.
Like, after a while, you be like, oh, you don't get, my bad.
That's what she did.
I didn't know you.
That's what she did. When she see me looking at it, she was like, oh, I'm sorry. And grabbed her. I was like,
it ain't. That's just normal. It's just.
And then I had Manny call me and apologize. He's like, hey, bro, I'm sorry. I didn't. I'm sorry. She didn't know. I was
didn't
like,
really realize it just it is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you're watching your son, nigga. I ain't trying to see this nigga's mom.
I remember one time I had my son, and I had him. He one maybe, and his mother was out of town for a couple weeks, and I had to work. So I denied a couple of them. Yeah, I took that nigga
breaking news.
And I had to make up, because you understand, we in these big mansions I'm like, yo, I told the makeup artist, like, yo, take my son and take him in this room.
There's some Blues Clues on, nigga.
Yeah, play with him or whatever. Keep him quiet. You know what I'm saying? Quiet on set.
So he had early exposure as well.
He don't know.
That's
to
why
this
he's
day,
smashing
he
now.
don't know he been on that
At
type
14.
of set.
That's why he's smashing.
He don't know. No, he was a baby then.
They remember.
Right.
No,
Does
he didn't know. He didn't know what the fuck he
So
was.
now that he's smashing though, has he asked you any questions? Like, yo, Pop, should I?
He knows. He knows.
He
has a phone.
he knows.
He has a phone. He knows.
Okay.
Before I went to tell him, he already knew. So
What did he say?
I just left it alone. Like, I went to tell him, like, he just waved it off, like, come on, man, I already know. I was like, oh, okay.
That was
So
that talk.
what time Avengers coming on?
Hey, but look, now I'm gonna tell you this, man. I think
I left it alone. Like,
and I know it's awkward.
I didn't want to have that conversation
Right?
anyway.
I know it's awkward for black dads, but I feel like you should take the opportunity to really talk to him. My sex talk with my pops was my dad already knew I was fucking. You know, I was 14, 15 at the time when he called me. But so he walked in the room. I thought he left. He walked in the room. He just busted in on some dad shit. Like, the room better be clean or some dad shit. And I got a broad on the futon. She got her shit off. You know. He opened the door. I put one shit. I'm like, nigga. I look at him like a hater. It's the first time I looked at my butt. I'm like, nah, you hate, nigga. So he like, oh shit, my bag. So I'm thinking like, oh fuck, I don't know if I'm being in trouble and shit. It's the first time. So I'm like, damn, I don't know if this thing gonna trip. So this nigga, you leave. Maybe like 2 minutes go by. He little soft knock. I'm like, oh shit, open up. He just cracked the door and throw condoms.
Yeah.
And just closed the door and walked
moving.
away.
Yeah.
And I was like, and the girl looked at me like, what the fuck? And I was like, I don't know, nigga. I guess that's the sex talk, nigga. I guess
That's the
talk.
talk.
Right
Use one of
there.
these.
Just throw those
You don't
joints
even have
on.
to say
He
much.
just flicked him in the
Yeah.
room.
Like my
Like, nigga, just
son,
wrap it up.
When I found out he was active, I think his first experiences was she was giving him head. And I was like,
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
okay, so you ready to have sex? He's like, well, Mom, I haven't had sex yet. I was like, okay, that's okay. So I went and I bought him a box of condoms.
What brand?
Trojan.
Okay, that's good
XL.
stuff.
My son is,
That's
I
good
don't
stuff.
know how
That's
big
good.
his penis was, but he's like 6'4", 315 pounds now. So he's always been like in the 95th percentile for height and weight.
Yeah.
So
You just assume.
but you know, he's always come to me. Like he would tell me stuff because it was me, a single mom.
Yeah.
He would tell me stuff that probably he would tell his dad if he
Yeah.
had, you know, that kind of relationship. So I've always appreciated that. But it didn't take much. And I would say, I'd tell my son, I'd be like, listen, there's worse things than having a baby.
Facts.
I need you to protect yourself so you don't get no diseases.
Facts.
That was my whole concern. I mean, I didn't want to have no damn kids either, but we could deal with that. You know, you get you some AIDS or something.
Nah,
That's
that's
a
what
different
I
story.
think. I think now that you said that is my, because I didn't care if you say you somebody pregnant, I'll be like, okay,
You
nigga,
still living,
let's
right?
go.
You're not
Like,
sick.
all right, let's do. You
Yeah.
got a baby now. Nigga,
For
take
real.
care of that shit.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's more or less than your health
Yeah.
than
Facts.
that happening.
Facts.
Mm-hmm.
But
And I
yeah,
made
that's-
sure he stayed stock. I go in this room, okay, look like he got about 6 left. Let me order another 36 box. And I just did it like that. And I didn't make it uncomfortable for him.
Mm-hmm.
All of my nephews knew that if they needed condoms, come to Auntie house. She got them. They right in her drawer. Go get them. Don't ask me nothing. I don't need to know. Just protect your health. That was my whole thing.
Nah, some niggas are straight condom. Like, my little brother is a fucking condom king. You know what I'm saying? That nigga scared to death. He's not gay. He's
keep
not
two
fucking-
condoms.
And it's because of kids. You know what I'm saying? This nigga, he don't want to live the crib. So you one of them niggas. He don't leave the crib. He don't have no kids. He don't do none of that.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, wrap it up, nigga.
36. This nigga's like, I'm not going
He's in New
nowhere.
York or here?
Yeah, he's in New York. He's in New York. You know, I ain't going nowhere.
the women in
I
New
ain't-
York,
I'm
though, man.
scrapping up every time. There's been his girlfriend for years. He's still scrapping up. I'm like, damn, nigga,
that's fucked up.
you ain't hit it raw yet. You known it for like a year
That nigga
now,
gonna
nigga.
burst into flames if he hit that shit with no condom on now, nigga. It's
That
over,
nigga
nigga.
crazy.
It's
I don't know how
over,
you
buddy.
do it. I don't know.
You don't want no pussy when you grown, nigga, for
I'm
the
a
first time.
different
It's
dude.
over. That's gonna change your life.
You gotta tell me to put a condom on. I ain't even gonna lie. Nah, real talk. I'm just gonna keep it 100. I ain't gonna sit here and lie.
You gonna keep one in your pocket though. You just not gonna.
No, I don't own a condom. I don't got no condoms nowhere. if it's a situation where she like, you gotta put a condom, hold on, I gotta get back dressed and go to the store and get a condom.
Like, hand my keys then. Shit.
Hand my key. God damn it. Gotta get back dressed. Go to fucking, what's open? It's 3 in the morning.
7-Eleven.
God damn it. Yeah, you gotta find a local 7-Eleven.
All you got is the 7.
I swear there's not a condom in my crib.
Oh, no, fuck it.
There's not one there.
See, me personally, I think growing up around my dad and all that shit, it was always condoms around. So that was just like a normal. And I had 8 brothers and sisters. So I was very conscious of, how that shit works.
I got lost. Where I got lost. Maybe the porno lost me.
Definitely.
There's the porno lost me. That lost me in that whole condom shit. Like,
were you not afraid of getting with the woman with no condom and getting?
Have you ever had pussy?
Had who?
You ain't never had no pussy. That's why you say that.
Listen,
oh, no.
listen.
You ain't never had no pussy.
I'm gonna tell y'all this, yo, and this is a fucking actual, absolute fact. Yo, I've been burnt more times in high school than I've done in 20 years of fucking porno, yo.
Wow.
Facts. I don't give a fuck what nobody say.
I can see that.
I'm keeping it 100. I've been burnt more times in high school than 20 years of porno.
Wow. So
at that point, I guess you just mentally lose it, nigga. I'm just get the fuck a condom. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Listen.
That's wild.
I'm dealing with demons. I got demons. Somebody help me. What y'all?
That's major.
Can you the therapist? Let's talk.
That's major what you're saying.
Let's talk. Like, it's real.
He said he been burnt more times in high school than in the porn
that makes
industry.
sense,
that's
deep.
facts.
That makes sense.
That's facts,
I think
bro.
when you're having sex professionally, you take it professional. You take more responsibility.
And you can't come on set unless you're shit right.
Right.
Okay.
I could, whoever I'm working with, I could look and see if you ever been burnt.
Right.
I don't give a fuck if you was burnt 2-3 months ago.
Right.
I got the option to look that up. It's our information. That's why we all go to the same doctor, the same clinic. You can't go to Uli Boo Boo clinic and then come to work. No, you have to go to the assigned clinic for us.
Wow.
Regardless to where it's at, what's going on, it's assigned to us, to our industry. Wow. You can't go to your private doctor.
I didn't know
your
that.
Pop's private doctor, or your uncle private doctor, or your uncle that's a doctor and get it to. It's invalid.
Oh.
You can't use that.
Smart
you know
business.
what I'm saying?
That
so that's
sounds
how you.
pretty, that's pretty
no,
safe
you keep
then.
it in house, and everybody is afforded that information. It's
That's
just for
impressive.
us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You think
and before we work, we show each other, our information. And
you think they should have something like that on the phone? Like when you meet somebody, you can look at their STD or the VAC card or something.
I always assume everybody has had something.
You know what? That's how I got away with the no condoms in the civilian world, because they understood that I was tested.
Right.
And if bitch you want to say something, I'll pull that shit out. Like, look, when the last time you been tested?
Right.
So now you questioning me? I'm the one taking the chance. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
shut up, nigga, bend over.
Facts.
Wow.
No, I'm just saying. I got demons. I got demons. I got demons.
So,
whatever.
Before we got here, I got to ask you a question though. Quick question though. Was the conversation, is it different with your daughter or your niece? Like, do you have to sit down and, because I got a niece, right? Luckily, she's only like 5 right now, right? And unfortunately, my older brother just passed away. So I look at that now like, damn, I'm going to have that talk with her when she starts, getting of age. So I often think about that like, damn,
well, guess what?
Fuck, you do that.
My daughter likes women.
Oh, so you didn't have that talk.
It's clear as day. There's no hiding it.
When did you know?
7, 8 years old.
Oh shit!
Really?
When she didn't want that dress or those, that girly shit. Like, you know what I mean? There were no parts of none of that at that age. I swear to you. So that's why when people think it's hard to. That's a whole nother topic. We'll talk about that some other time. So that's what made me, because I experienced, I seen it.
Right.
Where then can you be born that? Could it be? I don't know. I don't even want to get into that, because I'm gonna be so politically incorrect that it's gonna come off like I'm talking crazy. So I'm gonna leave it alone. Yeah. But she's straight that. Right. She's a lesbian, and I totally said no. Cool. Like what? Let's, it is what it is.
Did you still talk to her though about the sex talk?
But that's what I'm saying. Now that the talk, like, I don't know what the fucking say.
Yeah,
now.
I mean,
like, what's the
You
talk
have to worry about her
gonna
getting
be?
pregnant.
I ain't gotta worry about that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I ain't gonna worry about her getting nobody pregnant.
That's a good point.
So what conversation we really gonna have, like, except like if you sad that you going through something with your situation, then we could talk about that. Like, you know, I cheer you up, whatever. Don't worry about it. Life goes on, blah, blah, blah. You know, get another situation. Fuck it, dump that bitch, whatever you.
Yeah,
you know
I mean, but even like when she experiences heartbreak, you know.
Yeah, all
like
of that.
Yeah,
It's the same. That's the same situation. But we're talking about protect yourself and shit like that. Obviously that's not the conversation we need to have. and I accepted that. Like I said, since she was real young.
How old is she now?
She's 18.
Okay.
She just graduated college.
Oh.
So
college?
No, high school.
Oh,
I said college. She just went to college.
Doogie Howser.
Yeah, she just went to graduate high school. She's in college.
Good, excellent.
She's actually living in Atlanta. My son lives up the street. So,
from here?
Yeah, he's here.
Okay.
He's here in California.
Oh, cool.
But
that's what's up.
That's just what that is, man. So I don't know about that conversation.
So do you get the relationship phone calls from your daughter still?
Man, most calls I get from my daughter is, can
Money.
you cash at me some money? Yeah, right now.
Money.
Yeah, I need this. Could you cash at me this? Could you cash at me that?
I hate
it's
DoorDash.
so convenient to press a button and send it, right?
Yes.
Before you can stall them a little bit, like, okay, wait, we
Email
got to go to the bank,
you.
we got to do this, we got to do that. Now you just press a button and it's just dead, you know what I'm saying? And she know I got it. Like, come on, Dad. Like, you be like, shit, here you go, it's coming. But what I do is I never give it when I'm asked. You gonna wait at least 3 days after you ask.
So now she done got it timed out though. So
she know that.
Yeah,
she not stupid.
Better
She not stupid. When I ask him, he's gonna do it.
Yeah,
but it's not gonna be right when I ask. You know what I'm saying? I could press that button soon as you ask, but I wait a day or two. Like, just do it. You know what I'm saying? It's just
are
be
you
done.
Happy in your life? Where you are?
No.
No.
Fucking sad as shit. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay.
Everybody think I'm happy though.
Okay. Because you're always smiling. You got that nice
good
smile.
Facade. Yeah, I be in the crib by myself, motherfucking frowning like a motherfucker.
I think many black people, we've learned to fake it till we make it, smile to get through it and all of that. But you're going to have to work through that.
It's crazy because I could do what the fuck I want to do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But that's when you realize that don't make you happy.
Facts.
I could get on a plane tomorrow, go to Hawaii, have a great time.
Right.
Go to Vegas tomorrow, go to Dre's, whatever concert.
What is missing?
I got the hookup.
What's
I can do it
missing?
tomorrow.
What's missing?
I don't know.
To make you happy.
I don't know.
Because you understand happiness starts from within.
And that's a fact. So all that what's missing shit is irrelevant because it starts, like you said, within. I'm realizing certain things, but just don't know how to capitalize on it, how to move with it. You know what I'm saying?
I can help you.
You know, you just this is what it is. Okay, well, then how do I fix it, though? You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm at, for real. Like, I realize that something ain't right, but I don't know how to fix it.
You don't know what it is.
Have you ever sat down with a psychiatrist or anything?
Huh?
Have you ever had a psychiatrist or anything like that? Never?
I have.
No,
even as a psychologist,
I've never did that.
And it's the best thing because you're able to just freely talk and let it out, and you got somebody listening who has the skill set to kind of know what those pieces are that can help you to get it together.
But then you got to understand my hood background. I mean, listen, like, straight nigga shit. I ain't gonna lie. So it's like, I don't even know how to express it. Nigga, listen, my life was just really fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So for me to be like, I'm listening to you, what the fuck you talking about? Like, I don't know you. Like, you know what I'm saying? That nigga shit come out. Like, how could you help me? Like, okay, I'm like, I might try to press the bitch. It better not be a female doctor. I might be like, yo, I'm sitting there the whole time like, yo, I'm going to get this bitch number and try to smash.
Your script.
You know what I'm saying?
I wrote a movie about what you just said.
But you see what I'm saying? Like, who are you to, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to hear this shit. Like, the whole time I'm thinking of some other shit.
So this is the thing. If you ever decided to have a therapist.
I do need to give it a shot.
Get you somebody who's from the hood, who understand the hood mentality.
That mentality,
Such as
I feel
myself.
you. I feel you.
You understand? Because when you say I'm a hood nigga, I know exactly what you're talking about. So that's something you don't have to spend your time explaining. If you want to explain things that were your experiences, then it will help to kind of get you to that point where you can see some things. And it's just about, and even in therapy, you know how to solve your own problems, to be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need a therapist to help you.
I was going to say this. I support therapists and therapy because I actually do this for myself, which I find that most people don't. Almost nobody does. That I've, in my experience, but I always try to sit down with myself and really analyze everything. Like, why do I do this? Why do I enjoy doing this? Is it worth it? What is this going to cost me in 5 years?
Bro. Those sitting there with those thoughts. I sleep with those thoughts. I think them shit.
But you got to work.
Every
But
day.
you got to work through them though. That's the thing.
Yeah, I don't. That part,
See,
I don't
not,
know.
It's not thinking
it's
about
just
it.
those negative thoughts, and I'm like, why they there, and why they don't want to go
So
away?
this is what somebody told me about pain. Same thing with negativity, negative thoughts, and all that. Right? Pain is there until you realize what you're supposed to fix.
Yeah.
It's not there for no reason. It's like the light in the car. When that little motherfucking light go off in that car, as black people, we just keep driving.
What the fuck happened? What's going on?
Yeah, because we see the engine light. We just keep, as long as the car working, we just keep driving that motherfucker, not tripping off the engine light. But you got to understand, like, listen, man, if that engine light on, you got to pull over.
Yeah.
You're going to have to sit down, pull out the manual, and figure out what the fuck is wrong with that car. Because if you keep driving it, it's only going to get worse.
It's going to blow up.
It has to get worse.
I just don't understand the manual. It's open. I'm looking at it. I just don't understand what the manual is telling me to do.
You just got to, I think with me,
I think I'm
ask
at
yourself
least that
why.
far.
Ask why.
Like, what the fuck? You know
just
what I'm
keep asking yourself why. Like, every time I come to a new block, I go, okay, why this then? I just say, why do I like this in a woman? Why do I like girls with nice lips? And I had to trace that shit. I had to deal with, I used to only date women 5, 7 and up. And in my head, I'm like, where the fuck I come up with this number? Like, this is crazy as shit.
Right.
And I really sat down. It took me about a week to figure this shit out.
Yeah.
Every day I was saying, what the fuck is going on? And I figured it out. It was my mom yelling
A lot
at
of
me.
people in your life.
No, it was my mom. My mom's 5'2". My grandmother's 5 feet.
Yeah.
It was them yelling as a kid that fucked me up.
Okay.
That I didn't want to deal with. I felt like I had to be taller than my woman. I didn't want a female, or I didn't want a short woman fucking doing like my mom was doing, pointing up, fucking screaming. So I wanted to date someone that was, and it was a psychological thing that I did not fucking.
And a lot of it,
and it didn't even register.
That makes sense.
It might be in your childhood.
Most of it's gonna be there.
Sometimes reflecting back, you know, you talk about you got your demons. Everybody has their demons. You know, the way we grew up, I just told you, Wayside. I know Wayside.
Yeah.
So, and that was from my stepfather, whom I love, who's gone on since then. But, you know, he was a provider. He worked for the shipyard, and he went to jail. And he got high, and he was exposed to a whole lot. Kids all over the creation. So it's like when you're exposed to that as a kid and you become an adult, you have to deal with it. You got to do the work. And a lot of times we don't want to do the work. But if we take the time and realize that we too are important, just as important as your daughter and your son are, you are important too. And you deserve to have a life where you're happy, where you're like, no, I'm mad. But I'm proud to tell you this. When you can admit, no, I'm not okay. No, I'm not there. That is really the first step. And that is one of the most important steps.
I kind of realized that part.
Yeah.
Like, because I would deny that for a long time. Now I'm like, nigga, no. Something ain't right, nigga.
See,
Facts.
And you can change it.
Fuck this
you
shit.
Can
Something
change
ain't right.
it.
And I ride to the beach on my motorcycle and look at the water's not helping. This shit did not help. Like,
Facts, though. That's real shit.
Yeah.
That's
like,
real shit.
Nah, that shit ain't help. Nah, all that serene atmosphere and all that. Nah. Okay, so next, I don't know what else.
That's called nigga therapy right there. That's what niggas
Sounds
do. Niggas go to the beach.
Right,
Go
but
to
you
the
know.
beach and start looking at the ocean.
That's fucking
They say this
hilarious.
shit work. Oh, this shit ain't work. Fuck this shit.
But you know what? And it's cyclical
My toes
too.
is sandy now. Fuck this shit.
It's
nigga. I
cyclical.
want this shit.
As I became an adult and I listened to my mom talk about her childhood, even though I didn't know anything about it as a kid, and even though I have a dynamic mother, it's just still some of the nuances of what she went through being interwoven.
Yeah, I love talking to my moms about her childhood experience because
it's connections there.
Crazy.
Makes you feel better.
Like, make me feel better every time. Like, whoo, okay, I'm happy now, Ma. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. That shit lasts for like 30 minutes. And I'm back in the
Yeah.
I know how to get happy real quick. You know what I'm saying? But that shit don't last long. You know what I'm saying?
I talk to I do the same thing with my great grandmother. She's I think she just turned 90. So anytime I'm feeling some kind of way and shit, I go talk to her because she'll be like, "Yeah, I grew up on a little farm and we had to go pick cotton and shit." And I'd be like, "Oh, I got to chill the fuck out. I gotta chill the fuck out."
What I got going on ain't that bad.
Nah,
right?
my grandmother came to visit one time. God bless her soul. She been passed, and I never forget. There's two different situations, right? One time she had a bowl. And she had water in it, and she was drinking out the bowl. I'm like, Grandma, why you drinking out the bowl? She's like, it hold water, don't it? I was like, oh, okay. I just shut the fuck up. I ain't say shit. Alabama. One time, I'm knocking at the door to the bathroom. I'm like, why she in the bathroom so long? So she opened the door. She's sitting on the toilet washing clothes in the tub. On the little scrub thing.
The metal? We had that.
I said, yo, why you don't just take it to the laundry? She looked at me crazy like, and just kept scrubbing on the thing. Yeah. I was like, yo, this shit is real.
I bet it make you appreciate your shit, though.
Nah, and then when I used to go visit her as a child, she still had the back house. You had to leave the house to go into another back house to use the bathroom.
My grandmother, she has a back house. She lives in Crenshaw. She was one of the first black families to move to Crenshaw in the big migration and shit from the South.
No, I'm talking about the bathroom.
No, she has a back house. They have one.
Not a whole house.
She has one.
It was like a porta potty in the backyard type shit. Okay.
Yeah.
No, okay.
They came from the South, so my granddad built them a little back house, nigga, on the property.
They was so southern.
And when I tell you that shit's so scary, nigga, to go up in there, that shit's scary. It's spiders and shit. Oh my god.
You like, man, you gotta do all this to take a shit.
We had one of them. And my grandmother would be like, because they got one bathroom in the house, in the main house. So if you were a kid and you had to use the bathroom and an adult was in the bathroom, nigga, they sending you to the outhouse.
To the outhouse.
Go to the outhouse.
Out there with the spiders,
there was no bathroom inside the house.
Oh no, see, we had one in the door.
That from that era, like for real, you had to go to. They was still wrestling chickens and snapping their neck and cooking for dinner that night. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you grew up in the country.
No, I didn't. This is my mother and her mother and father. From we lived in I lived in New York. This is my summers. We go to visit. No, that's not what nigga. We stay for a week and we back to New York. That's when I first little shot a shotgun, all that type. That country shit. First seen your first snake or some shit. Y'all live back here. Yo, listen, you get to the driveway, you see a mailbox. You go through that driveway for about a mile, nigga, before you get to the house. That's how far the fucking house was back in the woods. No other houses. No other houses, nigga. You a mile from your driveway a mile long, nigga.
Don't pull up at night, nigga.
Listen.
No lights, nigga.
You fuck around. You know how many times one of my uncles that hit a deer crossing the street or some dumb shit, totaled their car?
I was in the car and the driver hit a deer and I thought I was going to die.
No, that shit
that's
happens,
some scary
bro.
Shit, yeah. That's some scary shit.
Animal, Mississippi.
It don't have to
be deer eyes. That was it.
It don't have to. You ever hear the sound they make after you hit them too? That's the.
I heard it.
I was never in the car when it happened. I just know I be there and nigga come walking back and be like, I done hit a deer. I'm like, God damn it, uncle.
That's some bad shit, man. My brother hit one.
I didn't bring it on home and eat that shit.
I wasn't there. He recorded on his phone, but he hit the. I don't know if he hit the leg of it. He hit something on the deer, but the deer was just on the side of the road making this crazy.
You gotta kill
sound.
it.
Insurance motherfucking covers that.
The sheriff came and killed the deer.
You gotta kill. You gotta put it.
You got to.
Yeah, that was fucked up.
You can't just let it suffer like that.
He dragged it off to the. I was like, God,
put one to the head.
Going back to LA, nigga.
You ever killed that live animal on some gunshot?
I've killed a live animal before. Cool. Yeah. I've killed the snake before.
No, I'm talking about like to eat it. Like
no.
Shoot, let me tell you about my grandmother. My grandmother lives in Compton. She's 93. She just turned 93.
Shout out to Grams.
Right.
Word up,
let me tell you. Possums, right? All in Compton. I said, girl, you got possums in your backyard. She's like, if his ears wasn't so big, I'd cook them.
Yeah, that's a motherfucking lunch right there.
Yeah.
Coon, possum, all that shit.
I've had pet snakes, spiders, scorpions, everything. The only animal I will not fuck with is a possum. I don't know what it is.
482 teeth, probably.
I ain't never had none of that.
I'm not going near that shit. I used to have pet snakes, tarantulas.
I don't like snakes.
I had a scorpion.
Dogs.
I barely even had a dog in my life,
I
really.
have kits.
I need a dog, man.
Get a
I got
pet.
I want to be a part of the dog walking
Get a
community.
pet.
There's a lot of cute girls out there. When I wake up in the morning,
You a
I look
Frenchie,
out the
dog.
window, I'll be like, oh shit.
You a Frenchie,
Yeah,
nigga. Right in
yeah,
the
a
bag,
little Frenchie,
nigga.
right? Just walk around.
Yeah,
Facts.
son.
Kirby,
Yeah.
Kirby,
Curbster.
Curbster, Curb.
Nigga, that's
No,
my favorite
Kirby
movie.
upstairs
Yeah.
in the
My
house.
favorite movie, nigga.
Facts.
You the
nigga.
homie just because you
Yeah.
know that,
Facts.
nigga. Curbster. That nigga voice got quiet when she walked in. The nigga said, Curbster?
Kirby, that's what I need me, a Kirby.
Shout out to
Fucking
Boomerang.
Kirby.
That was classic right there, man.
Facts.
Yeah.
All right, for sure. We about to wrap it up, y'all. Beautiful show. This is probably one of my favorite shows I've done here. Hey, now you all right with me, man. I think the fans like you. I think they're enjoying your conversation.
We going for a ride tonight. I'm on the bike. We ride on Wednesday nights and Sunday nights.
So,
Where y'all
That's
go?
what I'm about to do.
Is
We're
there
going to
anywhere
go to the canyon, through the canyons, go Malibu, that type shit.
do you have a bike crew out here?
Huh?
Are you part of like a bike club out here? Or something?
I think they trying to put me
Is
in
it
there.
brothers?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it'd be like 20 of us.
What's that? Can you say it? I don't know if it's like the
not even
anarchy
really
shit.
the
I don't
name.
know.
They officially made me a member because they put me in some group chat.
Oh, okay,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
there
They
you
like,
go.
Oh, you official because you got to ride with them like 4 times.
Okay.
Then they put you like, all right, you good.
Okay, yeah.
So it's Wednesdays and Sundays we ride. It's a bunch of
What kind of
different
bikes?
bike crews,
Different
all
bikes?
different kind of bikes. Everybody, yeah, all
Do y'all go
kind
to
of
a
different.
spot and like get some
Not
drinks or something,
Harleys,
or-
all kind of sport bikes though.
I have a friend that has an Indian.
Oh yeah,
Indian
yeah,
bike,
yeah.
and I
Yeah,
know he
anybody can
rides-
ride. Yeah,
Yeah.
it don't matter what you really on.
I'm trying
My
to get a bike
first time
club.
being on the back of a Harley was a few months, about a few months ago, and it was the best experience. It
Well,
was
now that's
so
comfortable.
much
What
fun
was
That's the
fun about
OG shit.
Huh?
What was fun about it?
because it was something I thought I would never do,
Uh-huh.
and so I cried and I prayed and I cried
You
and I
felt that
prayed and I was
engine
like,
up
Lord,
under you. You was probably nervous
and I was
at
like,
first.
okay.
Then after a while, it's like, this shit is alright.
It was a guy I was semi-dating. He went and bought me a helmet and everything.
Yeah, facts.
And I had to stop
I
dating
got a
him
few
'cause
extra helmets.
He was a joke. He was a joke. What'd you say?
I say, yeah, I got a few extra helmets.
Yeah.
That's the norm. You got
And I was told,
Yeah,
I was
you know what
told
I'm
that
saying?
if
I
I
get
was
a few extra
told that if a
helmets.
man gives you a helmet,
What that mean?
that's like equivalent to him giving you a ring.
That he,
That's what I heard.
That's some real biker world shit. I'm not that
Yeah,
deeply
maybe in the bike world,
embedded
yeah.
in.
Maybe, I don't
like,
know.
I'm not. I just ride.
We
nigga.
didn't get
I'm
that
not-
far, so.
You gotta get you a vest, man. You gotta get you one of the vests with your
Nah,
But
bike.
I got
my
Harley
jacket.
boots. I got
my
Harley
ve- I got a
shoes.
vest
I
too,
got
but it's not
jackets.
personalized.
What's the name of your crew?
No, listen. This
Come
is
on,
not
man,
my
let 'em
crew.
shine,
but listen. Shout out to Lead Mob.
Lead
Mob is my crew. They from New York. but
That's the
I'm not
biker- that's
there.
a biker crew?
That's back home.
Lead Mob. Shout out
Lead
to
Mob.
Lead
You know what I'm saying?
In New York.
Shout out to Lead Mob in New York. Say
Wait,
it again.
In New York.
In New York. Look how she I like when motherfuckers try to imitate New York accents. Like that
I
shit
love
is
it.
They
crazy.
do motorcycles in
Best
New York or dirt
accents.
bikes?
I started on dirt bikes.
Cause they know where to ride a
Yeah.
motorcycle in New York.
Yes, we ride bike. Yes,
Yeah,
we
I've
do.
never seen a motorcycle in New York in my life.
You gotta be kidding me.
Granted, I've only been in New York twice, but
In New York?
Nah, hell, when you was went there in the wintertime, nigga. Of
Nah,
course you ain't gonna
I
see
didn't
I've
see
never
like-
seen one.
Nigga, I didn't
I've
even see
been
nobody wear
about
Timbs.
10
Nigga, I was so
times.
mad, nigga.
Yeah, we
I was the only
Timbs in
nigga in
the
New York in
summertime.
Timbs. I was the only nigga out there with Timbs on.
Nah,
I
you
was
supposed
so
to-
mad.
When
nigga.
was this?
Fucking like around May.
Oh, recently. So
Like
you
a year
supposed to
ago.
get some foam posits or
Like
something,
a year
nigga.
ago.
Come on,
I'm
man.
out there like I was
Yeah,
like,
you
oh,
can't
get
wear
you some
no
foam
Timbs.
I had
posits.
never went to New York, so I had
So
Timbs.
you wanted to throw some Timbs
Yeah, I was
on,
like, I'm
thinking
gonna
he
take
was
my
gonna squeeze
Timbs.
in.
You know what I
Nigga,
like
I was the
about
only
Nah,
nigga.
nigga.
Like, son.
You know my favorite thing about what it was? Riding the
fucked me up.
subway.
I didn't
I
even
saw
ride
the
that
most
shit.
fascinating people on the subway.
I didn't even ride the subway.
And I like
read
it because
you
each
gotta do
city
that.
is
Yeah,
different.
that shit.
Like Harlem is different than the Bronx. Bronx is different than Freeport. Freeport is different. Each area was just different. It was very
She
fascinating.
went from the city all the way to
Yeah.
Long Island just now.
Yeah.
She really just went vast. She
Yeah.
went from Harlem to Freeport.
Every part was different. It's very
Facts.
fascinating.
I'm from Roosevelt. That's right after Freeport.
Okay.
Right before
okay.
Hempstead.
Okay.
That's where I
Okay.
was born and raised in
Okay.
Roosevelt. Yeah, Long Island.
I love New York though.
beautiful.
I wouldn't move out there.
No, I couldn't
facts.
live out there, but it's beautiful to
But I love New
visit.
York though. That and it kind of reminds me of San Francisco. You've been to San Francisco?
That's
Yeah.
one of my favorite
so
places.
that's a little too busy
Those
for me
hills
too.
is just
Yeah, that's a
too
little too
crazy
busy.
for
Like,
me.
yeah, I
Don't
couldn't
have
really
a
fuck
stick
with it.
shit.
Man, that's what I drive. Nothing but sticks.
I was say I don't
and
think they sell them out there.
motorcycles. I
Shit.
can't deal with that shit.
Yeah, that shit. Yeah, San Francisco fucked me up too. Shout out to Marquise. Marquise said, great show.
Thank you,
He
Marquise.
said that his girlfriend smoked crack and left him and moved to Texas and got married.
Damn.
I don't know why you shared
That's
that with us,
tragic.
Marquise, but that's fucked up.
He shared that when we were
because
talking
we
about
was
the
talking
heartbreak.
about some
Okay,
heartbreak,
okay.
tragic shit.
Yeah.
Like yours went and did porno, motherfucker.
Yeah, that's
At least
fucked
she ain't
up.
go smoke crack.
What's that dude's name?
Mine shoulda did
Ed
porno.
Powers.
This
Ed
would've got
Powers.
paid.
Ed Powers
She
got
went
my
and go
bitch.
shot
man.
with Ed Powers.
Ed Powers got my bitch, man. Shout out to Ed Powers, man. I owe you one, nigga.
And all the girls in the hood had my man, so shout out to them.
Yeah, that's the worst.
They saved me. I dodged a lot of bullets.
Someone says
Thank
the
you,
New York
ladies.
subway smells like
Fucking
a bathroom
piss.
on a fishing boat.
Yeah.
A bathroom on a fishing boat.
That's what the New York subway smells like, according to the chat
Basically,
room.
He right.
Let's see. And we got who else in the building in here? Pete Clemenza, Marquise York. They saying great show. Dana Dane.
Hey, Dana.
Dana Dane, she loves your show, by the way.
Dana Dane, the
Aw.
fan, here to entertain.
I love Dana.
Dana
By the
Dane.
time I'm through, you remember my name.
Oh,
She don't know about the
Cinderella.
rapper Dana Dane. Yeah,
Dana Dane
Cinderella, Dana Dane.
she said for the doc, she said, can you check your DMs?
Absolutely, Dana. I
Check
got
your
you, girl.
DMs. Let's see what else we got in the chat room. What's the name of your bike crew again?
Lead Mob.
Lead Mob.
They out of New York.
Out of New
Lead
York.
Mob. Out of New York. Out of New York.
Y'all got the vest and all of that, or y'all just got a crew
No,
name?
facts.
Y'all got
No,
the vest
it's
and all
all
that shit?
official. Yeah, Lead
Oh,
Mob.
okay.
How
Facts.
often do you go back to New York?
I go every chance I get. Actually, I'm probably going to go back for Thanksgiving.
Oh, that's nice.
And then actually, my mother's coming out here for her birthday, December 2nd.
Oh.
So
So you'll
I'm
be
excited
there and then
about
she'll be
that.
here.
Yeah,
So you'll be. Oh,
basically.
that's
Yeah,
cool.
yeah, yeah.
That's
I
what's up.
love
That's what she
that.
want to do for her birthday.
That's
she want
right.
to come to Cali to see the old fella. You know what I'm saying? Her
Excellent.
oldest.
Excellent.
Your mom still? Where's your mom stay at New York? What
In
part?
New York.
Same place?
Yeah, in
Same
Long
where you
Island.
grew up? Oh, that's
in
what's up.
Roosevelt. Yeah.
Shout out to Long Island, man.
That's why I was never no
it-
pressure for me to succeed, nigga. I always had a home to go back to. I always had that in the back of my head. This shit don't work out, nigga. I go right back to my room where it's at. It's still there. No ifs,
Right.
ands, or buts
Is
about
Long
it.
Island gentrified yet?
Gentrified with Puerto Ricans.
Oh, okay. No, y'all still.
Not with
Because
whites.
when I went to New York,
The whites is still where they at.
it was all white. New
But
York.
They're
my
what, in the
town is
Hamptons,
a
right?
little bit more Spanish than when I grew up. But yeah, the city is definitely getting more like the Harlems
shit
and
was
all
crazy.
that. Yeah, it's getting
Yeah.
more gentrified.
I was
That's cool.
confused, nigga. I was like,
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it is what it is. I mean, fuck, man.
I had to go find
Ain't
black
nobody
people in New York.
Yeah, I could
Really?
take you to some
I
black
had to go
people. You
find
was
some
with the
niggas.
wrong motherfuckers.
I had to go
You gotta
find
come
some-
when
I
I'm
went
there.
to Harlem and shit. And I was
No,
like, what the
you gotta
fuck is
come
this?
when I'm there.
No,
I'll
Harlem
take you
is
to
a
some
little
niggas.
No, I
different
found the
now.
hood. I found the hood.
Yeah,
I
I'll
found the
take
hood.
you to
Go
some
to the
hoods,
Bronx.
niggas.
I went to the Bronx. I went
Go
down.
to the
I went to the
projects in the
Bronx.
Bronx. That's where I used to be.
I went and got some. The only thing that fucked me up about New
Peace
York
is
was,
wonderful.
is that you guys have basements. You
Mm-hmm.
know, out here in Cali, we don't have basements. You don't. That's not a thing out here. So like to walk down into
Very
something,
rare.
to
Yeah.
walk down into the ground for any reason, nigga, was fucking with my mind.
Yeah, especially like.
I felt like it was a
ground
setup,
floors and
nigga.
shit. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
It was a barbershop, and I wanted to go in the barbershop and check it
it's
out.
Down there.
But he
It's
was like,
down,
"Yeah, it's down the stairs," and I'm
Yeah, down
like,
the stairs,
"Yeah, I had
yeah.
like a setup, my nigga."
Sorry about that.
I was like, "I'm cool."
Nah,
Yeah,
facts.
like a setup. I was like,
Facts.
straight. Nigga.
I hear what you're saying. I didn't even realize that till you kind of just said that.
I was like,
But, yeah, it's natural to me.
And how you
Oh,
said it-
down there? Okay, yeah. Nigga.
And it was all tight and shit. I was like,
Might be a whole
nigga,
party down there,
fuck
motherfucker.
that,
nigga.
Right.
A whole
Nigga,
fucking building,
fuck.
a whole
real.
nightclub, everything, nigga.
I can see
Down
that,
them
but-
stairs.
You gotta go down there.
You
I was
get
like,
down there and be like, oh shit, it's going down. It's lit.
I couldn't do it, nigga. I said, I'm cool, nigga.
Facts.
I'll go to the next one. I'm straight, nigga.
Facts.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about planning another trip out there. Right now, they got all the restrictions up.
Yeah.
Oh nah, yeah. They
So I
on
was trying to
some
go for
bullshit
Fox's
right
book
now.
tour. He's on a book tour. They're going out to the East Coast. So I was trying to go out to New York again, but I think I'm gonna go to the Texas one.
I think my next move is Miami. I'm out of
Shout
here.
out to Miami. What part?
Fuck outta here.
Where you gonna be at?
Nigga, don't get me to lying. I don't know.
Now,
Shout out to
okay.
Miami,
Pull up,
dog.
nigga.
When they get their act
I was gonna
together,
Miami
definitely.
International Airport.
South
That's all I
Beach
know.
is the
After
place
that,
to be.
After that, I'll figure it out.
Hey, so would
I
you
used to
guys-
live in Brickell for a minute.
We have a guy here named Orpheus. Orpheus? His name is Orpheus. He's a how would I explain this? He's like a sex conductor, if I can say it that way,
Sex
right?
conductor.
He puts on like these elaborate events for high-tail clients,
Okay.
and they pay him a lot of money to put on these events and do all kind of fantasy shit, right?
Uh-huh.
So he does an event every year, and he normally rents out a location. He has a bunch of private people come down, and he wants us to do a radio show. At one of his events. So
let's do it.
It's going to be somewhere different
Where?
It's going to be somewhere different this time around. So he's like Miami or like a little
what
island or
state
something.
it's
Yeah.
gonna be in, okay.
So
let's pull up.
Yeah. So we're trying to get the podcast to actually go there, and I think you'll be perfect.
Nah,
for this.
that sound like it's right up my alley.
Listen, it ain't nothing but an
you see,
airline
that's why
ticket.
I perked up. Like, yeah, okay, let's tell me more.
I'll
Tell me
go.
more.
He sets people
I'll
on fire.
I wake up with nothing to do every morning.
He sets
nigga.
people on fire.
Yeah, like
Oh,
all your.
wow.
Nah, I ain't trying.
And
to
he's
be
a brother
something
too, so like
fine.
all your wild fantasy stuff that you ever wanted to do, he professionalized. He's a professional, so he'll break it down how to be safe, how not to hurt nobody, how not to really burn someone.
So
or
we gotta
choke
bring
someone or-
Shorty back from earlier and then have him stick his finger up
Fact.
her
The
butt
thumb,
and
she's
then
shy.
yeah, because she's
Who is that?
Camara.
No, we
Oh.
just joking from earlier.
She only wanted the pinky. Camara only wanted the pinky.
She only wanted the pinky. We gotta warm her up.
I was
Next thing
watching
you know,
a
we
previous
throwing
show.
2
with,
thumbs in her butt.
Who was on it? Somebody was on it. They had a metal contraption. I think it was Darren. Doctor something. Fix It. Mr. Fix It, I think. I was just looking at some of the other shows.
Darren.
Yeah, it's going down. I see you, Mr. Fix It.
I don't know.
Darren, yeah.
He was
You
on our show?
know him.
He was on our show?
He was, yeah. Because I was like,
I don't know.
'Cause I met him at the
mistaking
bike.
with Felonious, is you? No, I'm just
Yeah, that's probably him. Darren. I don't
It
know.
might
them
be
niggas named
Felonious disguised
I'm
as
going to show
somebody
you.
else.
Mr. Wait.
Darren. I don't know them niggas named Darren. He
You
probably
gotta
lied
know.
to you.
No.
Nat Turner 88 on Instagram.
Make sure you guys follow right now.
Nat Turner / OnlyFans on OnlyFans. Support that too.
How many fans do you have?
I don't know, about 600 maybe.
Dang.
There you go.
Oh nah, that should be lit when I do the right thing.
There you go.
Uh-oh.
I just be not doing the right thing
Oh,
sometimes.
and listen,
but-
man. Nat's actually looking for an intern, man. He's looking for a young
Yeah, I'm
lady.
trying to get somebody to really run that shit for me. You know what I mean? That's the issue. It ain't a
guru
cakewalk. You
consultant.
gotta really, you know what I mean? If you're gonna really fuck with that, you gotta fuck with it.
What are you looking for an intern to do?
This
with?
guy.
To run my OnlyFans.
Oh.
Yeah, so ladies, if
To
you're interested,
run it and
tell them where they can reach you at.
And then I guess hit me on a gram, Nat Turner 88. That's Turnher, Nat Turnher 88. Instagram, Facebook, and also the the OnlyFans is the same thing, just Nat Turnher. And that's the best way to get in touch with me. But I'm definitely looking for somebody to help me out with that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, tap in, y'all.
Get it popping.
Tap in.
There's
man.
definitely a lot of bread that's left out there that we can get.
And let's make it somebody a
Lot
little
more
on the
brand that
young
we can
side
do.
too, y'all. Make sure y'all.
Dang, that takes me
Yeah.
out.
Well, no,
She
I'm
was
just saying.
like,
Only reason I say
"Hold on,
that.
I was
This
thinking
is
about doing it, but then
this
since
is
you
why I
said
said
that.
This is why I say it though,
you know
because I know technology changes so fast.
And you definitely got to be a tech.
Right.
I'm not
Right.
tech savvy.
It's going to change
Listen,
in 30 days. So
I explained to y'all, half my life I was locked up. When the computers came out, put it like this. When I left, it was 2 buttons on the video game controller.
Nintendo.
When I came home,
Atari.
it was 8 buttons on that motherfucker.
shit.
Square, the
PlayStation.
box, the circle,
Damn, that's-
these buttons on the back.
That's
And
crazy.
I picked that shit up and got anxiety and
That's
dropped
crazy.
it.
That's
Never
crazy.
fucked with games again. I was a video game playing nigga, Nintendo.
Right.
2 buttons.
That's crazy.
Select
if you think about
and
that shit.
fucking start. 2 buttons.
And now, have you ever
Now
picked
it's
up a
all those fucking buttons, bro.
I picked up a Nintendo controller. It feel like it's so small.
And it's just
so
mad small.
tiny. I was like, what the
like
fuck
it
is
was
this?
made for kids.
I was
So
like,
we had
what
little
is
hands
this?
then, so we didn't
That's
care.
how I felt. Nigga. I felt like,
that
my
ain't
hands
for
this
grown-ups.
small,
It was
nigga.
for kids. I get it. It's like then they're like playing a Game Boy, right?
Hey, Nakia said she's gonna
Right.
hit you up. She's inquiring about the job.
Oh, Nakia, that's
Hey,
what's up, man. This shit is real talk.
Nakia, tap in with him. He's dead serious too.
I was gonna
and-
see
and I
Nakia.
gotta trust you because you're gonna have to have the passcodes and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
So
you know what? Nakia might
I
be
think
good at
Nakia
what you
do
do.
you right.
We
She might
gotta
be
have a
good
little
at it.
trust. You know what I'm
She'll do you
saying?
right.
Yeah, Nakia, hit him up.
Nah, facts. This is real talk. I ain't even gonna front. I need some help with that because I got 500 messages right now.
Facts.
I need answers.
Facts. Nakia, hit him tonight.
For
And
real.
it ain't easy. I think like you answer 30 of the messages, you're gonna get 30 responses, and guess what? You're gonna be back at 4:30, 5:30. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna answer 30 more, and you're gonna be back at the same number again.
She said, "How much you paying?"
Hit him on the DM.
Listen, hit me on the you know what I'm saying? On the
You might get you a perk, girl. She been trying.
Because it's some bread. It's some bread. It's you know what I'm saying? It's something. It's definitely some good side bread on. You know what I mean? You just sitting there answering shit and talking to motherfuckers and figuring shit out, and then you gotta obviously converse with me to you can't be promising too much, nigga, that I just ain't gonna deliver. You know what I'm saying? But I need to get with my peoples and figure all this shit out. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people I need to answer to. And I want to answer y'all, and I want to do the right thing, but it's hard work, yo, and it's not as easy as you motherfuckers think it is.
Big facts.
So, but I want to do the right thing, so let me get some help. Just need a little help. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna put the link in the chat too, so if you guys want to just hit the link,
that's awesome.
You guys can just tap into the link. Doc,
Serious inquiries only.
Serious inquiries only. Did y'all hear that?
Serious inquiries only.
My info is Dr. Tati 923, DRTATTIE 923, or you can text me at 310-272-0382.
There you go.
Serious inquiries only.
Only, y'all. We heard y'all was hitting the doc up earlier about the bullshit.
You know what I'm saying? Don't be
it looks like Nakia
shit.
has some experience. She said she used to answer her ex's DMs, and she used to run his hip-hop page. He's a rapper.
I honestly think Nakia actually might be the one to talk to.
Yeah.
Like, she seems like she'd actually be really good at what you need.
Because she does customer service, too, with the wine company. Yeah. Working from home as well.
No,
and she's very submissive, too, so... Just in case that's part
of it. I
don't know if that's part of the
job. She's a little freak. Hey, Nakia.
I don't know if that matters to you or not.
Nakia, I'm helping you, girl.
You gotta do it.
Hey, listen, y'all. We're about to get up out of here, man. Do me a favor. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Make sure you guys support the OnlyFans. Make sure you guys support the Instagram. Make sure you guys share this video and tell a friend. And we will be back on... Next Tuesday. We back next Tuesday.
Don't Ask Podcast, baby. Nat Turner in the building.
Oh, wait.
You know what I'm saying? We in the building.
Somebody had... Wait, I want to end on...
We outside.
Hang on. Wait, do you know who Catalina Taylor is?
Who?
Do you know Catalina Taylor?
Catalina Taylor.
Do you know who that is?
You got to show me a picture.
I don't know who it is either. Somebody asked how much was it for the day.
Mike Hard. How much to date Catalina Taylor?
Yeah. It is the Don't Ask Podcast. So I figure we ended on a question.
No, that's facts. You might have to show me a picture. I'm finna Google it right now. You know how many fucking... Man,
listen, y'all can't just... Look, she fine to you. She just a regular to him, man. Y'all got to specify.
It's a co-worker to me.
Mike,
you know
send a picture.
It's a co-worker to me.
DM a picture privately so we don't expose people like that.
I don't want to hit no video. No, don't hit the video. Who is this? Oh, it's a sister. Who is this? Do you know her? Oh. You know her?
Oh, she's young. She's new.
And she's cute, though.
I didn't work with her.
These are some aggressive pictures, though.
And if I did, I don't remember.
Jesus Christ, you got to take a little slow in your pictures, man. Your first two pictures, you all out there.
Word.
You got to walk it down.
I guess that's the point, nigga. Fuck it. We going all out. She's new. She's
You're welcome,
young.
Nakia.
I don't think I worked with her.
Yeah.
I think that's probably somebody he trying to suggest that I should work with, but I don't know her.
Yeah, so y'all hear that? So he don't know her.
Mike.
We'll do some more research, give you some more information next week, man. Until then.
If we looked up the right person, there's probably a couple of people with that same name.
The same name.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's a good point. I didn't think about that.
Crazy.
Yeah, that's a good point. If it is somebody else, just put her in the tag something in the chat room, man.
Yeah.
Put the link in the chat.
Flash a picture or something.
Yeah. Or post your favorite video. I know you watch it,
nigga.
I know you be watching Shorty every night, man.
You know how many times I work with somebody and then don't remember that I had worked with them already?
You're a busy guy.
They like, hey, how you been? And I'm like, I don't remember even working with you. You know what I'm
nice
saying?
to meet you. Nice to meet
you.
Yeah,
nice to. Yeah, and then that's why I never do that. I always act like I remember.
Shit. That's how celebrities
I don't say nice to meet you. I'm not playing myself with that one because I know that that's a major mistake.
All right, y'all. We out of here, man. Stay up. Stay safe. Shalom.
Facts.
We out.